Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully Football Manager shows up. There it is. Hi. So, workday's finished, which means we can do Football Manager stuff right now. So I guess that's good. Now looking at the league table, that's not so good. On the other hand, I don't think the recent performances were that bad. Were they? If we look at this one, for example. Yeah, the expected goal story doesn't look that bad. That's okay. Yeah, in a way. Considering we were playing somebody from Premier League here in Wales. So I guess that's a plus. And what else? Well, the game prior to that against Ford wasn't that great, but this was a penalty. So, I guess overall, excluding the penalty, we were on a similar level. Yes, I realize excluding the penalty is not a thing, but still, I feel it's a bit better right now. We're getting the hang of it. There's a trend, I think. To reverse things. So, last time out, we didn't comment on individual player performances. I think we should do that. Yeah, we got thrown out of the cup, but otherwise it's okay. For him, he conceded one goal. A stupid fluke own goal. Look at that expected goals against. It's not even that much. So, whatever. I guess we can criticize his last game, but it's not really warranted. Promoted? Yeah. Quite the opposite, man. Quite the opposite. And welcome back to the stream. Promoted. No. Not yet, but we're getting there. I have the feeling that we might get fired first, though. So, this is the league table. Not great. But there's a few games to go. That said, the recent games have been a little bit better. This is the second league. Still with Taffs Well. And, well, results have been spotty. We had a run in the cup that got an abrupt end last time out. Yes, but we will not, you know, they will probably fire us prior to getting relegated. At least that's what I think. Also, who cares? We might as well move to another club. Let's see where it goes. I'm not too concerned with this. It's not like this is a 10-year story like, well, it wasn't 10 years. But it's not like we've been in management for 5 years with this club. And whilst financial circumstances certainly look a bit impressive, contract-wise, it's annoying to deal with non-contracts all the time. So, we can't develop players and so on. Some aspects of this club are not that appealing. I guess this is just Wales, you know? Whatever. Yeah, that said, I think in recent performances, there are some positives. I don't know if you can hear the hammering. It's wonderful, a really wonderful day. I was in home office, so right here. And the entire day was so calm, because it's rainy outside. It rains, okay, you could hear it, so I need to close the window. Give me a sec. Luckily the windows are okay-ish. So if none of the neighbors starts drilling all of a sudden, we have a chance. But it was really rainy the entire day. So none of the children was on the playground down there. It was absurdly calm. So fantastic. And with the rainy, I guess it sets the mood. So I really enjoyed the day. There's that. Okay, but apparently at at the time of 5 p.m. plus something, it's right about the right time to start construction work. 2 buildings over, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to talk about, or not talk about, to go through individual morale adjustments, because the last match wasn't that bad. Considering we played against a team from Premier League, so 1 league above, and we were that close to going to penalties, I was okay. So, I guess was really unlucky. By the way, Flynn Murray played once more, did he? Yeah, not his fault. So, we can start with him, given that we're not so sure what to do about Coleman. Great tackling. I realize that this is not a great rating, but who cares? Great tackling. So, that's okay. Not much else to tell though. Sam Jones. Heading's good. Tackling is perfect. He will still get a warning. Why is that? I guess the passing isn't that great. But I think he's okay overall. And some of these players have really good morale recently. We need to keep it that way. And that's a hard thing to do with all of these lone players. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that. So, I guess things are going well, especially considering you're at Augsburg. Did you manage to do that at Augsburg? I figured it means you got that in. You won them? And the top 4 is a league performance, right? So, to... Oh. Oh. Okay. So, thank you very much for educating me. Yeah. Cool. Well, I guess that's still an achievement. So you are, in the end, you've come out 2nd place. It's still an achievement, even though it might not be what you wanted. We certainly didn't. We didn't come close here. Why does Sam Jones get... Yeah, well, perhaps you're... I don't know. You might be a really ambitious player, you as a person, and the board might not be as ambitious as you are. Whatever. Some things take time. You'll get there. Great tackling overall, as always. I'm not that happy with the passing though. Let's see. Fantastic. This is good. So Harry Martin will not be available next time out. Not that it matters much. We will play somebody else. His tackling was spot on though. But given that he is instructed to tackle harder, and to throw himself into tackles, this is not great. And overall, defensively, he can improve. I think he should have had more interceptions or something like this. So, what's the goal for next season, Vixman? If you're willing to share. Well, that's an easier one. Alright. Ryan Gibson, 6.05. Not a single shot on target. Great passing though, 15 out of 16 is totally fine. No additional goals? Well, in that case. Ah, there we go. Okay, okay, yeah. So if you achieved that recently, or something similar, that sounds reasonable, right? Maybe you will get there. It might take more than 1 year though, but, you know, performing on a high level repeatedly is not that easy, I think. At least that's what they tell me. So, no creativity here. I think we will stick to that. Where is it? There. Otherwise, yeah, more or less fine. We also have some stuff to do. I don't know if Explosive Birthday Cake is able to listen right now. So I guess we'll come back to the stream even though he might be lurking. But I still have stuff to do here. So in case he's around, a live sign would be great. Yeah, we've been with Ryan Gibson. Gary Byrne. 7.15 training rating is considerably better than... that's a yes. So welcome back to the stream, to you too. Also, I need to apologize for the bad lighting here. I really need a decent lights. So I gotta do some stuff, and I want to do this immediately. Apparently, 11 days ago, Explosive Birthday Cake used the hydrate request. 11 days ago. I wasn't aware that there is a list in the menu. I found that yesterday. So, given that I need to hydrate, like, for 11 days ago, we will do that right now, right? Here we go. I guess that counts, right? So, we will mark this as completed. I don't know if you can see this. Probably not. But I did complete it. And then, apparently 20 hours ago, Explosive Birthday Cake told me to hydrate. So, this is 20 hours late. Give me a while. Oh, full glass of water. Apparently, I need to hydrate again. So, I will do that. Alright. I completed that. And then, apparently, right this minute, somebody thought that it would be a really funny idea to redeem another one of these hydrate requests. So I guess I need to pour another glass of water and I need to hydrate once more. And hopefully afterwards I can have a break, because I can feel it in my stomach. It's not funny. So there's another glass of water. There we go. Oh, this is what I will go down for in the internet. Stuff's done. No more water, Jay. That might have been, I don't know, a liter or... Is it liter? It's liter, right? Or something. Whatever. Yeah. Back to Football Manager if I can help it. Okay. So, not much to say about Gary Byrne. Is there? He didn't create any chances, that's not great. So I guess we can criticize that. He's okay with it. Morale-wise, he's not that fine. Oh, we all know how this ends. I just drank a liter of water. There will be a toilet break in like 15 minutes, you'll see. Or maybe in an hour. It's not toilet, it's bathroom break. You get the gist. Then we have you, Tumulty. It's literally raining outside the entire day. It's raining cats and dogs. Which is just fantastic because the playground down there is deserted. It's really great. I enjoyed being in home office the entire day and it was so calm with that rainy mood, you know. I hope there is a time limit to this hydrate request, otherwise I might need to set one. But I think there's a time limit to it, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I will not, you know, pour down an entire glass of water every single time. If I do, I might just blow at some point. Blow up it is? Yeah. You know, explode. So, we can praise his last game for the tackling, I guess. That's fine. I'm not sure if this is ironic or not, but I guess thank you very much. Oh. So much for Tumulty, and then we've got Given Trainer. Alright. He didn't create any chances. 13 out of 15 passes isn't that bad, I think. But we'll stick to the tackling, this is easy. For some reason this is an easy one. Low-hanging fruit with everybody. Other than those that are really annoyed, you know. For no reason. So I guess we'll criticize him. Okay. You can live with that. Sure. And then there's Toby Yates. In Yates' case, I'm not that happy with the performance. Given that he didn't have a single finish. Alright. We're able to deal with him though. Who else did play? Did Wilds play? Sure. Forget about it. Jamie Roberts might have. No, he didn't. Gary Moody probably did. As always, not much to say. He wasn't responsible for the own goal though. Adam Jones. Well, he came on and played a little bit. As a central defender in midfield, I don't think so. That's definitely a mistake. This is not possible. No idea what's going on there. So he came on as a central midfielder. That makes more sense. But he played as a Metzala, so no idea what's going on there. Still, he made an appearance. And then we had Mr. Cake Grenade on the pitch. 6.5 rating. Didn't create a single chance in 15 minutes. Alright. The impact on morale was good though. After talk. And then there's James Alina. Well, for the last 5 minutes. Nothing to tell. So, will this have a positive impact on morale? Not sure. We'll see. We cannot play Martin next time out. So I guess Moody is set at this point. If I get him in. Oh, these 3 glasses of water were too much. Whew. Alright. Got that. Got that. Some of these do not really accept the fact that we criticize them. It might be due to the controversy. Doesn't matter. Well, it does matter to a degree. They need to accept it, but with the official warnings, usually there's not a hard setback in the personal relationship. So I guess that's okay. Apparently it's after 5 yellow cards in Wales, so this is good. Fitness coach Edward, yeah, that's interesting. But we do not have the position in the staff, I think. If we had, I would definitely... Oh, we can ask for an additional scout, but we don't need one. And now we play Seven Sisters. So, the easy way to put this is we need to win against Seven Sisters. And I can certainly see that as a possibility. If we win, I think we move within 1 point of them. If we lose, well, you know, relegation zone and so on. So... is there anything new for you? Given that this might take a while to process. Overall, it looks decent. This is fine too. I guess the U19 could use a friendly. I don't think they play that much anymore. Yeah, they got thrown out of the cup. There's no other competition, is there? Where is it? No. I don't know if there is a competition menu for the U19. Usually there should be. For, you know, every menu. In the bigger club there should be a menu in the U19, but I can't seem to find it. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't look like they play. Yeah, let them play Corys, why not? Well, just give him a friendly every Sunday. Nah. Alright, that should do for now. This is all good. I'm happy with this. Well, we can... There's no match Sunday option. I didn't include that. So we can live with that. This is fine. Just let them do overall training. They need to develop. By the way, I had a look in one of the online tools about the quality of players created in specific countries. Well, the average quality of players created in specific countries, in particular Wales as well as Sweden, and also within specific clubs. So turns out Taffs Well as well as Wales are below in quality in comparison to Jederhockdals IK. And this is at the start of the game. So with a, I don't know, large database, leaks loaded or something like this. They have good attacking statistics. Interesting. So a lot of dribbles, a lot of good cross completion. Do they employ a target man maybe? Who could have guessed? Yeah. That said, he's not that great. I have no idea who's who. That's really one of these things that I do not understand about this. How should I know if Taffs Well is white or red? Is it somewhere? Wait, just don't know. Okay, cool. Passing last match was over the wing, more or less. So, assuming they play down the wing next to Mount, maybe we should try to shut that down. Then there's Nathan Roberts here, who wins a lot of headers. So I guess going for the target man with the crosses is still a viable option, but we will get intercepted most of the times. Let me go back to this guy once more. That pace looks... yeah, that's 7 territory, right? 6 to 7. Not too fast, but not too slow either. Not sure about that. I guess Shay Kirk can come with. Well, look at that. How did that happen? I don't know if we had a team report. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So, Seven Sisters with the wonderful colors here They are managed by Thomas Pritchard. He is a Gegenpress type of guy with a 4-3-3 DM wide. Alright. He uses his substitutes and he tends not to prioritize cups over league. Yeah, sure. Captain is Rhys Roberts. We don't know much about him. That's a problem. Can we please still get a report? Did we? Well, in that case, can I see them surviving? Well, I can't see us surviving, but we'll still give it a try. Hi. Welcome back to the stream, sir. Do I have... I have no comment at all about this. He's a person that I do not want to get along with, probably, due to being a casual personality. Yeah, I guess he's chill to be around. So let's sympathize with him anyway. He might manage another club. Elena could do better. Is there a team that I consider? Yeah, Goitre probably. They are at 1 point. However, they managed to get that. That said, we are at 5. So it's not like I'm complaining. Let them be down there. And I expect Goitre to go down. The only thing that concerns me is we shouldn't go with them. So, Sharon, what's new with you? Any news? If you don't have any news, you gotta share the weather with us, because it's been raining cats and dogs all day here, which is really exciting. Wow! I feel... I think it's envious, right? Envious is the correct word. There's a Simpson episode that teaches this, so this should be public knowledge, but I just can't remember. I'm very happy for you. I would still like to have it. Or the same. I think it's envious. Never mind. I'm not envious anymore. So you deserve it. Welcome back. Well, I guess enjoy your free time. Yeah. So, do you have any plans for the 3-day weekend, other than probably sleeping a lot? Okay. They think Shay Kirk should start. I do not agree at all, but why not? The fans want this, we will play him. Shay Kirk will be ball-winning midfielder. We gotta teach him anyway. So why the hell not? Yeah, and his training has been borderline acceptable. Man, for 10-hour shifts. I guess shift work is a thing in general. Oh. Okay. So is this like, you know, gardening and stuff? Or are we talking at the house itself? Well, if you're willing to share that, as I don't want to intrude your privacy. It's just a, you know, And join conversation. Yeah, mowing the lawn. Okay. Yeah. Well, in that case, I, I guess being in nature in general is a plus. So it might still contribute to happiness, right? We don't know much about the players because we didn't have a scout report. That one we know about. He's a really horrible passer. This is fantastic. Problem is he's a central defender. So no use doing anything. He's a horrible passer too. This is the first match of the stream, yes. I started 39 minutes ago. This is, in fact, for us, or for me, this is rather pacey. I usually take my time. Also, my CPU takes its time. Because, you know, old hardware. I promised I will buy a new one at some point. Probably middle of the year, so 1 month ago. But, you know, I despise spending money that I do not have to spend. So, I guess these days I can say it's a business expense. But that business had a whopping earnings of, let me have a look, $3.54 up until right now. So I guess buying a CPU from it is a little thin. Yeah. So much for transparency. Anyway, this is the first stream. Yeah, the first match for the stream. Sorry, I worked a 9-hour day today, so even though mine was really enjoyable, you know, it takes its toll. Yeah. I wanted to go through our position instructions though from another perspective. I'm brain dead. So Lewis Williams has a decent finish, maybe. He's rather pacey. His off the ball movement isn't that great. So to mark him tightly might be a good idea. And this is especially true to the fact that we have a defensive midfielder in Kirk that might just be okay with marking. We are not sure though. Let's see. Can Kirk man mark? Yeah, why not? His marking is 9, his tackling is 8, he's strong, he's got good jumping. He just doesn't know how to play the position. But that doesn't matter. We're talking about the ball-winning midfielder. He doesn't need to know where he belongs on the pitch. So, I guess that's okay. We set it to next match only. Alright. Well, next up, Blackwell Jones. So, the weaker foot is already a thing. Or is it a thing already? I'm always confused by this. It's probably... I don't know. You know, I'm copying German grammar to English. So... He doesn't have good dribbling. He has good jumping reach, but the dribbling is not great. Same as the off-the-ball movement, by the way. So he might outrun his marker, but overall, tight marking might not be a bad idea. And with the bad dribbling, this is a case of hard tackling, maybe. Depending on how... Let me put it that way. Who's gonna tackle him? That's Flynn Murray. 8 points of tackling is better than 1 to 6 points of dribbling. So statistically speaking, hopefully, he can make an impact. A dent. This guy's dribbling is a bit better. Physically weak. Again, no great off the ball movement. Tight marking might be a good idea. And in the case of Barry Jones, who will do this? McDowell. McDowell has jumping reach 6 and strength 4. Barry Jones has very similar. Yes, they are. But The problem here is we cannot do much other than trying to cope with it. And we have true central defenders here that might, you know, are additional members to be available to cover for that. In fact, we can put Felstad on cover duty for him to cover the whoever penetrates opposition. Yeah, the defense, not opposition. Whoever out of the opposition squad penetrates our defense. So maybe that's a thing. This guy's slow. He will not outrun any marker. He's not a good passer though. So, given that, I think it might be a good idea to close him down. His composure is okay. His technicals are not that impressive. He's a defender, more or less. And in fact, media description says center back. For some reason they play him in midfield. So to trigger the press on him is probably not a bad idea if we want him to misplace a few of these passes. And a similar argument can be made here. Bravery 2 to 4, strength 5, this is no good. The problem with him is, or with both, Keen and, however this is pronounced, so Sevelin? Something like this. I think it was like an S, I forgot. There's no great personnel available to run them into the ground. So I will refrain from the hard tackling in this situation. And then there's Reynolds. Looks like a decent guy. Passing isn't that impressive. And he's really slow. So he will not keep up with Yates if we can help it. Central defenders might though. They are okay-ish. But I think on the defensive side that's all we need right now. Let's see where this goes. Oh sure, Kirk needs a squad number. I forgot. It's not like Jenkins plays anytime soon. So I guess we'll give him that one. Tumulty is nervous about this. Tumulty is always nervous. There's nothing to say about this. Alright. This is it. We owe them. We always do in case we lost the last game. Team talk's done for me. We owe them, but this is an away game, so I guess I wouldn't want to ease the pressure too much. We need to win at some point. So I'm gonna go with encouragement as always. Yates, not impressed. Let's see. Is there sound? There should be sound. There is sound. And apparently it's raining cats and dogs here. It's a drizzle. Well, it looks like it's raining cats and dogs. Come on, seriously? This pitch is a bit wider than anticipated. Thomas. That's not a great pass. Hopefully we can produce a few more of these. Trainer. That's a better pass. In fact, that's a wonderful pass if Gibson... Seriously, man. How? Tumulty. Jones. Long ball by Jones. That was a great chance. He should have taken the shot. Free kick by Jones towards Reynolds. Will he be closed down? He will. It's a corner. Let's encourage the team, they can do better. We had a chance to penetrate there. Well, in fact we did. Yeah, and then we lost it. For some reason. Will McDowell? Yes, he will. Manages to find nobody. Weaver. McDowell's defending doesn't look that reasonable this time out. Jones. That's interesting. Trainer, well defended. Thomas, long shot by Thomas. Okay, 10 minutes into the game we gave away 2 long shots and we had 1 penetrating situation that didn't result in a goal scoring opportunity. Blackwell Jones, Flynn Murray, well done. That's not one for Yates to win though. Sevelin, I think. Coleman with a questionable performance. Same as the other one, Murray. Flynn Murray it is. Jones. McDowell, Coleman. This is interesting defending, I think. But we're getting there. McDowell. Coleman, long ball by Coleman. Oh. Alright. We got that. Apparently Shay Kirk isn't familiar with his position well. Who could have guessed? Well defended by Feldstedt. And that ends up as a goal kick. Fine. Encourage the team. 20 minutes, 2 chances. And some guy named Thomas. Yeah. I could. The problem is our defenders aren't that great with distributing the ball either. Let's have a look at that scene. Because I cannot open the menu here. Byrne. Jones. That's the best chance of the game. Tumulty. Yeah, this is a corner, is it? Yes, it is. Alright, so let's have a look at these. Flynn Murray's passing is borderline acceptable. Sam Jones isn't great. Feldstedt isn't great. We have a playmaker here. Shay Kirk doesn't have great passing. We could try to distribute, I guess, to the central defenders. Yeah, sure. It's not a bad idea. The thing with Coleman is he has decent kicking. The problem is that we do not have anyone to pick it up front. So we could try to distribute towards the flanks. This is what we do. See? But we can also try to distribute, basically rolling it out. If we can help it. So maybe that retains possession a bit more. Because you are right. Possession-wise it doesn't look good and we need to retain it. Byrne. That's not what for Feldstedt to pick up. This one is though. Trainer. That's a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick. So far, this game's even, by the way. Sure, some of our defensive performances looked a bit lackluster. Byrne. That free kick towards Jones didn't finish. What's this? It's offside. No, it's a foul. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Feldstedt. Jeffries with a long ball. Not intercepted. What's going on? Coleman. It took a while for him to realize that he needs to get out. Seriously? It's a corner. Well, at least it didn't end up in goal. That was highly confusing. Looked a bit chaotic. And I just feel like Coleman's lack of communication shows here. Jones, Flynn Murray, well defended. Jones again. The other Jones? Feldstedt. Will Trainer pick up this ball? Yes, he will. For a free kick, that is. I want to see who's the one with the yellow card. Thomas. Thomas is the one with the yellow card. Gareth Thomas with a whopping 1 to 6 points of tackling. And he is faced with Trainer, right? Is Trainer a good dribbler? Yes, he is. Is Trainer somebody that we trust to make the difference? Why not? So we will try to focus play down the left. Given this guy a choice to let Trainer run. Gibson's the first shot of the game. So to let Trainer run. And maybe we will provoke a second yellow card. He's an inverted winger. He dribbles more often by default. I had the same thought. In case you wanna see, I can just show you. Where is it? He's inverted winger on support duty. He dribble more often and cut inside with the ball is default for him. But yeah, it's a good one. I agree with this. Will somebody protect the ball? Yes, Tumulty will. Not bad. I realize that this is all low-grade material, but it's looking fine. Or it looks fine, right? It's not, it's looking. This is wrong English. Jones. Above the goal. But we're getting there. Weaver. That should be offside. Apparently the referee doesn't think of it that way. So that's it. Corner by Jones. And that's over. Coleman. He still distributes in a long manner though. Towards Gibson. I will not complain if Yates picks up that ball. He went with a long shot. Well, maybe I should have penetrated the penalty area instead. And you know, went for a dive. Gibson. That's nothing. Tumulty. Nice pass towards Byrne. Byrne. Yates. What a goal. What an angle. Really great. That technique. I don't think this was an easy one. Tumulty's pass towards Byrne. Byrne finds Yates. And he finishes from that tight of an angle. Fantastic. Yeah, he does. He's not that great at it. But finishing 7 apparently is reasonable. It might have to do with his technique. Technique is 11. Yeah. So, 36 minutes into the game. Is this enough for praise? I'm not sure. To me it is. It might not be to the team though. Nice long ball. Evans is on a yellow card too. This is the other one. Yeah. His anticipation is okay. Overall his off the ball, his attacking movement. The off the ball movement is a bit lacking. But anticipation is good, decision making is okay-ish. His flair is decent. Yates is not bad from a mental perspective for a striker. For this level. Concentration could improve, sure. And the off-the-ball movement needs a little improvement. But I think he's getting there. Within a few years, that is. Maybe. So, is this enough to praise him? I think this is enough to praise the entire team. There's nobody that's really off. But there's another thing. Given that the defender on the other side is on a yellow card too, let's try to play down the wings more often than not. Because Tumulty is also one to dribble with the ball from time to time. So maybe we can, you know, force a bad situation for them. Yeah, I think it's more a case of provoking it. Roberts. That should be offside. As I said, should. Yeah, it is. Oh, we need to confirm the changes again. I always forget that this menu up there exists. It's so tiny. Reynolds. Jordan Reynolds with the equalizer. 1 minute prior to halftime. That's a wonderful goal, I guess. How's his long shots? I guess we gave him the space. Whereas Reynolds is the defensive midfielder. He has long shots 49, yeah, okay. So I guess that's... yeah. The problem is, we could pull back more men, but I feel like we stand a chance to score on the counter at some point, so we set them up the way they are right now, because I think the wingers stand a chance to do something, you know? Given the overall circumstances, attacks are really dangerous to them anyway. You know, with the 2 yellow cards. So I wouldn't want to change it anyway. I think it's okay the way it is. And the problem is now we conceded 1. So I guess we're back where we started. That said, overall the performance of the team is okay. I'm happy with this. And I think I will tell them. Because we are not 1 goal down. This is okay. That's news to us, not being down at halftime. Now we will tell them in, let's say, a cautious manner that we expected a bit more. At least some of them. He loses focus, okay, whatever. We might substitute him in case this is expressed on the pitch. And for the rest we will just tell them, you've been good. Or okay, you can do better. Because none of them is on a really high rating. So, there we go. You can improve. So, in case Kirk doesn't play well, we'll just get him off. For a first time in defensive midfield though. Yeah, he appears to be distracted. Can we do something about this? Maybe. Maybe tell him to focus? Yeah, and if this doesn't go well, he might make another 5 to 10 minutes and then we will just get him off. For the rest of them, I don't want to disturb. That was no great challenge. Oh, Jones. Really dangerous. Kirk. Jones with a long ball. Towards Yates, who doesn't even challenge the ball. This should be offside. But Feldstad's covering was fine. And Kirk is overwhelmed by the feedback. Civilian, Reynolds, Evans. Looks like Evans is... no. This is just due to the set piece. Flynn Murray for another corner. Do we really need the other central... the other defensive midfielder? Might be Flynn Murray again. Thomas with another volley from distance. Coleman with a long ball. Yates. Nope. We gotta do something about this. Let's try to play out of defense, if we can help it. That shouldn't stand a chance. Yates. Tumulty. Penetrating pass towards Gibson. Well done. Nice run. We're not getting there. We're not getting there. But we get a corner. So let's see where this goes. Burn with the corner. probably targeted towards Jones. At least that's what the instruction is, if I'm not mistaken. Jones, over again. For the amount of headers that we get towards goal after corners, we do not get enough on target. Reynolds again, this time volley was intercepted. And there's another one. He likes to do those. Tumulty doesn't play well. And I think Kirk needs to go off. Yeah. So, a similar thought. Gary Moody should come on for Kirk in this situation, even though he's anxious. And Mr. K. Grenade can come on for Tumulty. Tumulty is on a yellow card. So, I'd rather have somebody out there who's not on a yellow. Especially given there might be some physical duels. And if I look at them right now, this is the other side. So this is Evans. Evans is not a fast player. So Mr. K. Grenade should stand a chance to run there. In case he's getting there. Alright. Anyone else? No, the rest is fine, right? I will... He's motivated. We'll just encourage both of them. I think Gary Moody doesn't. He didn't like it. The problem is, if we push Flynn Murray forward, this is a defensive formation, right? This is we're trying to shut up shop. This is an away game. The problem is Flynn Murray is not a great dribbler. So if the right back overlaps, we give away a lot of space in defense. He's not very good at it. I'd rather have him cross from deep, because his crossing is okay. Where is it? Here. His dribbling isn't great. His physicals are okay-ish. His anticipation is okay-ish. His positioning is good. His off-the-ball movement you can't forget. The flair, same. So, crossing from deep is probably a better idea. And he's on defend duty. So, cross from deep is on, if I'm not mistaken. That's part of the sample. He crosses more often. So, you've got the right idea, I think. I agree with this at 100%. I just think he needs to cross from deep and needs to remain deep. Now, crossing from deep comes with problems. And one of these problems is that there's not that many players here that want to penetrate down to, the lack of anticipation and off-the-ball movement and so on. They are no good at it. Yates is, to a degree. So there's 1.5 options here, because Gibson tries to penetrate opposition. But he's not a great target for Flynn Murray's crosses. So I guess it's, if you want to put it that way, it's half-assed. There's a tactical element. That said, this is down to the player's attributes. So with other players on the wing, it might be a bit different. If somebody was on attack duty. That's definitely not what we instructed him to do, but who cares as long as Yates gets a finish. Is whip crosses something that... That's a serious question. Can you please explain to me what whip crosses demand? Because I guess I realize what they are, crosses with pace and so on. But isn't this something that benefits small forwards that can make a run? I don't know, what kind of level are we talking? Because floated crosses are like this, right? And low crosses obviously are something like this. Low on the ground. So what's whip crosses? With a lot of pace and middle area? Or what does this say about the hate? Because I'm not aware. Seriously. So I could do it with an explanation. And I will happily set this to whip crosses. In fact, I think they look fine. if this implies a certain amount of pace. This is the style of football that I love. But I'm not aware of what this does. In Football Manager. Or in real life. Okay. So it's middle of the road basically, but with pace. Yeah, not bad. It might need some technique and good mentals. Jones. Feldstedt with a tackle that didn't result in a penalty this time out, and neither did it result in our own goal. So we can live with that. We had the better chances, by the way. Jones. Nothing to be concerned about. Gibson, Byrne. Seems moderately sorted. McDowell, well intercepted. Looking at this, pass into space comes to mind. How are they? This is ours. He's not that fast. He's moderately pacey. He's moderately pacey. He's really slow. Ah, I'd rather not do it. Our anticipation is so bad. Does he go for target man, by the way? He doesn't. So we want him to target the target man anyway. So I think that's okay. And with him, he's instructed to not cross at all. Because, you know, crossing is free or something. Jones. That's well defended. For now. They can do better though, can they? Can you please clear it? Look at this. I don't know about the outcome of the corner. This is dangerous. This is dangerous too. To them. Trainer as well as Mr. K Grenade are rather pacey. And there's Thomas and there's Roberts here. Who are they? Roberts is a central defender with good tackling but not that pacey. And who was the other one? Thomas. Thomas is not that pacey either. And he has really bad tackling and he's on a yellow card. So this is a dangerous situation to them. Jones, Gibson, Mr. Cake Grenade, and Evans intercepts the ball. But the argument stands. I think Flynn Murray with another corner. Seriously. Jones with the corner. Coleman. That's not offside. Feldstedt didn't move. Jones. Feldstedt with the header. Jones again. Reynolds. Do not concede another one of these. I think we should probably instruct him to close down Reynolds. Should we? Yeah, if we can, that is. Position instructions, Reynolds. Trigger the press on him. Trainer. Alright. That's still okay. Trainer could use a replacement, I think. We could use somebody that's fresh out there. I don't think we brought Kloiter. Jones. It's over. Alright. Goal kick. Expected goals wise, this is entirely within the range. Reynolds is on a yellow card too now. Fine. I'm happy with that. Still not a reason to go through the middle though. With this formation. Down the wings is fine. Burn. Oh. Jeffries. Well done. Good goalkeeping. Feldstedt on a yellow card now. Jones. Reynolds. He gets closed down, but that's it. Okay. Nothing happened. What's going on here? They're anxious. Why are you anxious? Due to the situation, I guess. Well, in case you can hear the background noises, apparently my girlfriend came home and there's noise from the kitchen. So, yeah. I gotta implement a noise filter here, software side at some point. So, Adam Jones is available. We brought Adam Jones to be in central midfield. Yeah, well, or in you know, shadow striker position. In this kind of setup, though, maybe he can replace Trainer too. Because Trainer doesn't have a great game. And Adam Jones has a really great finish. His dribbling isn't that great. But I still think he could provoke a second yellow card, maybe. And Trainer had his time on the pitch. The others here, I don't want to replace these. Feldstedt, I guess, needs to ease off tackles. I don't want him to get thrown off the pitch. And Freddie Walls is really in a good mood. But I'm not sure if I want to bring him on. A wide target, man. He has strength 3 though. But the jumping reach is good. You're onto something. Can we... So he's wide target forward, his crossing is horrible. But why not? And then, but we put him on attack duty, do we? Because holding up the ball... Nah, we want to penetrate, especially in this situation. So this is a somewhat of a target for Flynn Murray. And we can ignore this. Yeah, and he has the choice now, depending on the situation. I don't want to instruct him to cross specifically towards Jones because he's really weak. But in the opposition, Thomas, he's weak too. This is so I guess we confirm the changes. Oh. Never mind, Trainer. Oh. You should have put it in. Well, last chance of the game for him. Burn with the corner. Burn. Jeffries. Gibson. Mr. K grenade. Gibson again. And that went towards the wide target man, by the way, so not a bad choice. I think they stand a chance to win this. If you look at expected goals at this point, this is a good performance, even though the result doesn't say it right now. Come on, man. Yeah. With your old age, you can still run, right? Flynn Murray with a cross from deep towards Dixon. Yeah, not Dixon. Mr. K grenade. And Jeffries. Well, that was not a floated not a whipped cross. Looked like there was a floated one. Can you win this duel? Yes, you can. Not Mr. Kick Grenade, though. Well done by Byrne. Well intercepted. Nice penetrating pass. Gibson. Mr. Cake Grenade. Penalty. Penalty. So hopefully we can get that one in. Come on, who is it? It's Yates. Well done. Second goal of the game for Yates. No complaints. This is fine. So, now we just need to get this over with. Well done. I'm really happy with this. So we go back to the praising, do we? Keen. McDowell, Jones, Byrne. I want to look at something though. Yeah, Yates shouldn't have taken the penalty, if I look at this. Yates' penalty taking is 5. Adam Jones has 8, and he's a wonderful finisher. And has really great composure. We need to change this after the game. So, please remind me of it. 10 minutes to go, long ball by Evans. That gets picked up by Williams, and we are really lucky that this is offside, and also he didn't score. Anyone else that needs to be replaced? No reason to bring Elena on. Jamie Roberts and Freddie Wiles though. They might be okay right now. He's delighted. So get out there. Shut up shop. And given that it's 8 minutes to go, you can do some time wasting, please. Adam Pac-Man Jones. Okay. What did he do? Or do we want to know? Is it family friendly? Feldstedt towards Roberts. Missed the cake grenade. That's not a good choice. Ends up with Byrne for a second. Now there's Keane. Keane. Wilds. Well done. I expect the penalty. Well, half of me did. Yates. Gibson. Come on. Do you want to score a third? Yeah, apparently somebody did. Not Mr. Cake Grenade though. And if he did, he wasn't aware of it. Gibson. Towards Jones. Well done. White target man picks up the ball. Oh. Not a bad finish. The idea with the white target man is not that bad. He's not a strong guy, but in this situation, this is fine. Seriously. Because they are both really weak. Byrne. Feldstedt. There's a pair of Joneses there. Missed the kick grenade. Okay. Okay. So, I guess he's a classic bad boy with somebody stewing up civil unrest to a degree. So, yeah. Not a great idol. Wiles takes his time. 3 minutes to go. Look at that. They are in overload mode, are they? I think they are. Wiles, Mr. Cake Grenade. And nothing. Central defenders running back. Feldstedt. Long ball. That should be picked up by Mr. Cake Grenade. Not a bad cross. Jones is not there to pick it up there. 20 seconds. Walters. Roberts. Well tackled. And Roberts just clears the ball. Sevelin, that should be offside. Should, and it is. Roberts ran into his heels, by the way. We are really lucky. That should be the game. Three points against Seven Sisters. 3 points, and at this point I will argue that this is well deserved. We deserved at least one. The penalty gave us a chance to get it, but in the end this is deserved. Yeah, it could have been 4-1, but I guess I'm happy with that. Don't want to overdo it. And expected goals wise, this is entirely within 1 sigma. Like, this is just what we expect. So, I'm happy with this. It's fantastic. Alright. I need to do one thing immediately. First of all, given that I was forced to drink an entire liter of water at the start of the stream, I need that bathroom break, you know. Entirely unexpected, I guess. And second of all, given that my girlfriend came home, I just want to say hello and see what she does for dinner and so on, because there's cooking noises from the kitchen. And I didn't read my phone, so she might have cooked and I wouldn't know. So I'll go on the break. I'll be back as soon as possible. Alright, set your timers. to, I guess, 1.5 to 2 hours. So if we can make it to another game and get through another game, that would be great. But I gotta do some other stuff later on. Also, she made, I think the English term is Asperger's. So I've got Asperger's with, it's called Sauce Hollandaise in German, I'm not sure what it's called in English. Looks like this. Really great. So, you have to watch me eat. Given that I already drank the entire liter of water, I think that's fine. There's training performances and so on. I think I will give him a break and not praise. And now we are clear of the drop. Let's look at the league table. Yes. That's not wonderful, but it's something. Cardiff, Drax, as well as Ton Peter, or Panther, will still play. That said, 3 points is 3 points, I will not complain. And this is a press conference, but now I need to eat along the way. So, what do you think? Was this probably not a thing of a tactical genius, but it worked. We're getting there. Apparently the microphone picks up on my chewing noises, man. I'm sorry about this. So, yeah, I think it gives us a platform to work upon, and that's all there is to it. He shouldn't have scored that penalty, but who cares? He was great. That was a... yeah, great goal. Somebody wants to buy Alex McDowell. I do not think I would consider selling him, but what can you do? In case he gets sold, there's nothing we can do about it, so I guess that's it. You know, because sale on a non-contract is not a thing that we can influence that much. Yeah, we need him to play as a defensive midfielder, I think. Just because he can't do anything else for us. So I guess Shay Kirk needs to play there. I do not think I have a reasonable comment for this. Other than I don't care. That's it. We won. And it even got us the revenge against Seven Sisters. So that's fantastic. I love this. I guess a special thanks go to Sharon Allet this time. Thanks for keeping me the company on the tactical side. I think a few of those ideas were very good. Especially the one with the target man I liked. Even though it didn't have that much of an impact in the end. But I think we saw what they were trying to do. And I think also we had our calm with the tactical changes this time out. Because sometimes I feel like we try to score desperately, and given the desperation wasn't there this time out, a point would have been, not great, but it would have been a point. But we still kept our calm, adapted to the circumstances, and in the end it paid off. Sure, there was a bit of luck to it. I'm happy with it. How's the team though? I guess Yates is happy. Which reminds me, there's somebody that should do the penalties. There's one. Then Cloyd, then Yates. Well, and we can't forget about McIver. Sure, I guess. Toby Yates has 5 points of penalty. Whatever. We will keep him in there. Byrne is not a great goal scorer. He's a midfielder. A playmaker. I don't want him to do the penalties if I can help it. We've got 2 strikers now. Or, you know, in a striker-like role anyway. Okay. On one hand, I need to finish my food. On the other hand, we need to move forward. Because we're on the clock. So, they play them. I do not care much. Do we want to... Why not? Why not? They're all in need of match sharpness. Well, Harry Martin isn't, but so we don't need to play him. So let's give them time on the pitch. For the next match at least, for 45 minutes. And afterwards they will be reset. So that's okay. This might give them some sharpness at least, in case we need them. And I think, economically speaking, it's not a problem for them to play there. I'm not even sure if we pay them for it. I think non-contracts might get paid even in the U19, but doesn't matter much. We didn't rotate that much last time out. You might remember we didn't pull one of the central defenders off, even though they probably could use it. Who is next? Is this Llswerry? I'm not sure how to pronounce this. They are here. They play number 1 though. Okay, this is a decent team. We're back in the drop zone. But, well, Coitry got a point, did they? Not today, though. Penter lost. I don't know why I pronounced this Peter. Penter. Ton Penter. They lost. And Coitry are not in here. But Cardiff Drax. Well, okay, they won against Ton Panther. Wow. So it had to happen. I definitely would have preferred a draw between these two. The season still has a long way to go. All right. So next game is against I will look how to pronounce this.
Llswerry. Llswerry.
Llswerry? I'm not so sure. I probably can't pronounce that. Whatever. Masaru impresses well, that's great. Oh. 6.3 rating, yeah, I guess he needed the sharpness. And there's an ongoing focus. That did not result in recommendations that are new to me. Other than him being a good idea, but we have a goalkeeper. Yeah, now there's a scouting report for Seven Sisters. Thank you very much. This is just what I needed, thank you. It's a little bit late, man. He scouts Wales. There's nobody on the assistant on the assignment to scout next to position. So I guess that's a problem. I thought we did that. I really thought we did that. So he can have it. For whatever reason. And in the analyst pool... I guess Calvin Strong. Can you please do that on a repeated basis now? He might pick it up later on, I don't know. And Joshua Jones. Well, I don't know what he will do, but doesn't matter much. It's not like we overpay him, right? So, if we could extend the scouting range, for example, that would be an idea. We've got 140k in the bank. Give me a summary to inbox. Where's the board? Club vision. Can we extend the scouting range, maybe? Where is it? We can't do shit about that, can we? By the way, what's the existing affiliation? That's one with a club below, so it doesn't matter. I guess we could try to get better training facilities, why not? This is the wrong button. I misclicked, I'm so sorry. Hopefully we do not get the youth facilities. Now we might get both though. Or none. The most likely result is probably none. Given the chairman's behavior so far. Finally! That's great, thank you very much. We got a full scouting report. I'm so excited. So they play gegenpress style, just like the last ones. They play this with a 4-2-3-1. A formation that we might have faced previously. Louis Watkins has a lot of passes and it's accurate. For some reason, because we can man-mark him probably. They are just better than the last opposition though. And with a lot of strengths. That's not bad. Bravery apparently is an area of concern. Yeah. Not a bad player though. He's really fast. We can cope with that though. That's not a thing. Well, with the pace. Not so sure if we can cope with the rest of his, and this is dangerous to us. Sure. That said, none of them have really great crossing. And for him, I guess he's dangerous enough. We'll see. But this looks like we can manage it, maybe. Maybe. So, any ideas on what to do against Llswerry, or however you want to pronounce it? Well, in that case, I will do whatever comes to mind. So therefore, we will play Cardiff Draconians. Great club name, by the way. At least from a distant perspective. Somebody wants Greg Henderson. Wait. I don't know why. I still ask myself why we tried to employ him with Rieder Hogdals in the first place. I guess because he was English. There's hammering outside. Give me a second, I will close the door if I can find it, that is. Alright, I'm back. Apparently my microphone is shit, she said. So my microphone's shit, because it picks up too many noises. I guess that's a sign of a bad microphone, yeah, you can put it that way. Okay, Adam Jones, he is still trying to be a Oh, look at that. 7.7 training rating. The problem is he will probably not accept the praise. But I just want to. We can't. Okay. Agility and balance apparently are weaknesses of his. He's a perfectionist. A perfectionist usually wants to train hard and he has great ambition. Concentration is off, not great. His pace went up 1 point? Did it? Not that we can see it. Do we want to focus on the decision making, or do I guess the balance is the worst of it, is it? Alright, let's do the balance. Because apparently balance is really important. You know, to stay on the feet. And he needs some dribbling too. But overall, maybe he can improve a little bit. I can see that. Joe Mazzaro did improve. For some weird reason. What's the problem? His reactions are no longer a weakness, it says. I somewhat disagree. I still think his mental's could improve a little bit. That said, the performances by Coleman are not that great up until now. He's on a 6.8 rating last time out. Still conceded a goal. I have my problems with him. The thing is, I would probably have my problems with Coleman, with Massaro too. Massaro is not the better keeper overall, is he? I don't know. I'm undecided on this matter. Do we have? Let's see. When's the end of when's the transfer window? There should be a transfer window at some point, because goalkeeping position I feel like is so vital. We might as well spend money on it. You know, money like where the shortlist is. That's probably not it. Well, none of these. But in the scouting center there were some players. Oh no. Where is it? There was a goalkeeper. There was a goalkeeper that might be on a discard list right now. In any case, we might spend on another goalkeeper. So I also don't like the loanee. The fact that he is a loanee is annoying to me. So maybe we can sign him. Personality-wise, he's good overall. And now that he has some playing time, he starts to develop a little bit. A tiny little bit, it feels. But on the other hand, he's not well-rounded. Well, whatever. It's not like we can change it right now. There's no well, there's a loan window going, but... So both were rejected. The financial situation is not good enough. I guess that's true. We are at 140k and apparently we need 180 for a training center. So we can be happy that they didn't agree for the youth center, that is. With the other one, I guess we could have dealt with it. Evans should be dropped by Wales. Is this our Evans? The one that we sold, the 19-year-old? Seriously? It isn't, is it? Where was that? No. This is a 21-year-old goalkeeper. Who looks okay-ish, yes. He will probably do, yeah. Shay Kirk didn't have a horrible game. But we'll probably get... What was it? Kelly? Yeah, it's Michael Kelly. Kelly will probably come back. What's this? This is the cup. I guess we can scout these matches just because we can. Doesn't matter much. Maybe we find somebody. And I think I remember that we had a model citizen on the shortlist that might just reconsider his affiliation with his current club. Okay. Nothing happened there. There should be somebody on the shortlist somewhere. No, forget about that. Darren Evans. Yeah, he's on a shortlist too. He's interested in a transfer. We tried to sign him. So I still think we need somebody to be able to play central defender as well as a defensive midfielder. So I would perfectly fine to sign this guy. Would be perfectly fine to sign this guy. And I think squad player would be fine too. Sure. Let's go with this. Of course you can have that amount of money. I will just reduce it after you signed. Just renegotiate the deal immediately, later on. That's not the one I was willing to sign, but, well, I am. And then maybe we can really get rid of Kirk. But I think Kirk is one of those players that is homegrown, so we need to keep him. The other one, though, I think he was younger and fairly professional, and there were other attributes about him. And this is why he's on the short list, and why we wanted to sign him in the first place. That's all good. Ivan Jones is too old for the U19. I guess that's true. Did we sign him later on? Apparently we did. We're trying to teach him to be an inverted ringer on attack duty. Did he play recently? He plays in the friendlies, yes. Okay, he came on in the 90th minute. But he plays on in friendlies. So if he plays in friendlies, he can remain down there. I am not sure if I agree with this. For him to become a top player. That's, I don't know. And then there's Nathan Giller. Nathan wants to learn how to be a target forward. I'm not so sure if this will be a success. He's got really great finishing. No pace though. No passing to speak of, so any midfield role will probably not be a thing. Personality is great, I'm not so sure if we can get a use out of him. Well, in 10 years development maybe. Alright, relationship with the board is a topic now. Llswerry are currently on a 5-match unbeaten run. Do we think Port Talbot can avoid rally? I don't care. Hard work it is. And Gavin Traynor has struggled to make an impact. Yeah, that's true. He didn't play well. Well, I guess 10 goals in 14 appearances is absolutely vital. We always need to win. We are too far down below. I don't care about Andy other than that we lost to them. I think we lost that game against Andy and I was just annoyed. So, how's tactical familiarity at this point? Look at that. Finally we're getting somewhere. Did anyone train really well? I guess Coleman did. We did not comment on training last time out. That's good. So we should be able to do this now. This might not go down well with some of the players. But yeah, game's tomorrow. Let's do this now. There's no training today, is there? No, there's no training today. So this is basically, we give him a phone call. McDowell, no, wrong menu. Adam Jones, We cannot praise him. Ned Brotherton found his way back to decent training performances. Sam Jones did. In the case of Sam Jones, I really seriously hope that he can have some development. Just a little bit. All over the place maybe, but just a little bit. That would be great. Tumulty, not that great. And then we're getting into the area. You know, there's also these down here. I don't want to comment too much on these performances. Some of these are old, some of these have really bad personality. Some of these are just trainer. Well, I think he has bad personality too. So, do we want to play trainer or do we want to give Cloyd a chance? Because I guess Cloyd's training performance warrants that. Not bad. Not bad. And I promise not to fine him. Yeah, okay, we can live with that. That's not great, but whatever. How's the opposition? Well, stronger than us. We know so much. Is there a reason to substitute any one of these players? I don't think so. They won last time out. Shay Kirk, obviously. That's one to substitute, that's true. So maybe Kelly can definitely not play here. This is the wrong player. Where there, lazy Martin. That's the one. I want Harry back in the seat. 8.1 training rating. He definitely deserves to be on the pitch. If only his performances could improve a little bit. Well, Shay Kirk's performance last time out was a 6.8, so not that great either. Second half of my dinner is chocolate. Asparagus and chocolate. Alright. There's not enough coaching in the U19? Well, he will not be employed if I can help it. But if there's not enough coaching in the unit, what's the problem there? We have some space for a coach. Sure! What kind of coaching would we need? This is training coaches. There it is. We would need a coach for one of these categories. You know, defending. I have an idea. Maybe he can agree to this. Where's Mr. Jones? You know, we wanted to employ him as a coach for the first team, because he needs to learn and we could use another coach. That's it. We might as well use him in the U19. Oh yeah, cool. Forget about the idea. So, in a month or so. Oh, Goitrip won. But, in case we win against, or Cardiff Drags lost to Seven Sisters. Just, yeah. Just get it out. I think we can criticize him, can we? Yeah. There's no good training performances in the U19. They need to play. Rotting in the U19 is not a way to play. It feels like there's some sort of sword hanging over our heads with the performance in the league. What the hell? 3 goals in 1 match? How did you do that? Apparently with a really good finish. So I guess we can scout him, right? Sure. Are there players that we want to... Yeah, why not? So everybody that doesn't play. Yeah, why not? That concerns trainer too, right? Everybody that doesn't play can have another 45 minutes down there. Why not? And then the rest of them can play afterwards. There's players that are unhappy with training. Why is he's not unhappy with training? Additional focus cannot train his jumping any further. It's not about his jumping, man, it's about his strength. His strength is free. We can put him on agility and balance training. I think that's okay. And then there's Joshua McConville. He is not unhappy with training. He just trains badly. Fine. We'll go to the match. In the game against Cardiff Draconians, we seriously have a decision to make. Because, with this game, this is a home game too. So you can argue that we should go aggressively about things and, you know, for the drama. On the other hand, we stood a chance recently with the defensive formation, so why not keep going with it? It might be fine. Trainer didn't perform well though. Rooney didn't stand a chance previously. And with these training performances he will probably not make an appearance. Brotherton has good training performances but no skill whatsoever. I guess he could... No. I don't think he will get there either. Tumult he did do okay. I still think, I'm convinced that he will be the better option going forward. Especially due to the fact that he can play across from time to time. So that's fun with me. They are extremely shaky in defense. Very good in attack though. Okay. That's unexpected. So why are they that shaky in defense? He's not fast. He's not fast. He's not fast either. He's okay-ish. Let's see. Their goalkeeper has really shitty communication. There we are. This feels vaguely familiar. Bad anticipation. No good ball distribution. If we close him down, We might force him into some questionable balls. That said, we do not play an attacking formation, so I guess he can distribute. This is bad passing, left-footed player, obviously, because he plays on the right, though. Yeah. Good leadership. Crossing isn't that concerning. Passing isn't that concerning. That's one to ignore, I feel. Obviously, we could try to trigger the press on him, but we would press all over the pitch. So I don't want to do that. Hugh Martin, bad passer, not very pacey. As a defender, he's more or less fine. The composure isn't great. We might stand a chance to run past him. Don't want to do anything in particular. Passing's no good. Pace is okay. Acceleration is tolerable. Positioning is okay. Marking is okay. Nothing to do there. Same here. We could obviously try to close him down, but I don't want to go there. So I have the right back, you said. That one. The crossing is 4 or 5, I think. Passing is 4, technique is 3, anticipation is good. He has no flair. Yeah. I think you've got a point. So the problem is I do not have experience with that. I realize what it should do, but I do not have experience with it. The argument can be made that, well, no tight marking makes sense, right? The argument can be made that we should close him down, though, to, pressure him into errors. The argument can also be made not to close him down, to keep the shape. So in that case, he would probably pass the ball around until they lose it, which is a way to go about things. So, say for this approach, we do not close him down, and neither do we do not tight mark these. They can pass the ball, doesn't matter. And we give the team the freedom to close them down once they see it as appropriate. He has decent passing though. This is passing 5, this is passing 4, and he has passing 3. We can also say no tight marking of the goalkeeper with his passing of 5. Kicking a 6, throwing 6, this is unlikely. So don't trigger the press on him, and well, you can close him down in case you want it to be a thing. For him, I'm a bit more concerned, because passing 7 gets in the area where we expect this to be dangerous. And these two, he isn't that great. So we can probably trigger a press on him in midfield. But Graham has really shitty off the ball movement. So we need to mark him tightly. The problem is our tight marker for Graham would be Burn. And Burn's tight marking is... where is it? There. Not great. In fact, he's really bad at it. We could try to delegate this to somebody else. For example, Moody. Moody could do the central midfielder in here. And be some sort of ball-winning midfielder on support duty or something. But his physicals aren't great either. We could use Martin, but he's barely able to play there. And then we would need another defensive midfielder behind. Also, there's a lack of creativity on the pitch if we do it like this. So, not so sure. Let's keep it as it is. Because otherwise we also introduce additional errors due to a lack of familiarity. He's a really good dribbler. With good passing. So, to mark him tightly will probably not work. He's too fast, he might outrun his marker. Right-footed. So let's show him to the weaker foot. I forgot to look at weak foots here. Weak feet, sorry. With Bowen I don't know what to do. triggering the press on him certainly restricts his time on the ball. On the other hand, the pass is the only threatening option here. So if we can restrict it with showing him to the weaker foot, that would be okay. Davies is a decent passer, and he's got decent dribbling. If not for the dribbling, I would tackle him as hard as I can. But I think we need to trigger the press on him. And in his case, maybe tight mark is a thing, I'm not sure. Aaron Hiller. True. Well, the tight mark will probably be offset with the off-the-ball movement. But I agree with the easy tackling. We gotta be careful with him. So let's go with a tight mark. He's on the right side, so this is our left defensive player. This is McDowell. McDowell has decent tackling. He is a absurdly shitty marker. So this will not work. We can say for rather sure. That said, it's probably better to try. No, let's not do this. I don't think tight marking for him is a thing. To press him though might be a good idea once he's with the ball. We have somebody with tackling of 8 at least. So is he? It's just a passing with him. So let's trigger the press on him. Maybe we stand a chance. With Hiller, he's left-footed only. That's an easy one. The rest of it, bad off-the-ball movement, bad strength, bad jumping reach, good bravery. No good bravery, no good composure. But he's a good dribbler. So this is a case of a tight mark, and he's off tackling, right? Because we don't want to give away a foul. We want him to be marked tightly, and it's highly unlikely that he outruns his marker, just because he doesn't have the mentality for it. His off-the-ball movement is bad. Anticipation is bad too, by the way, and the flare is bad too. So to mark Aaron Hiller out of the game, probably possible. And then there's this guy. Decent dribbling, decent finishing, horrible long shot, decent passing. Horrible off-the-ball movement, and this is a case of a tight mark. And I don't like the dribbling and the first touch and finishing, so this is the tackling here. I don't know what to do with. We can argue that we should ease off tackles with him. He's dangerous. But I'm not so sure. So we spend a lot of time with individual instructions. I hope that works. If you've got any other ideas, let me know. Because I certainly appreciate it. Seriously. There's always something that you just don't see as a player, like me. And also, I want to practice this, to think about who the players will be paired with, what makes sense, what doesn't, to reduce risks, if that makes sense. If we give away a lot of fouls due to, for example, closing them down and tackling them hard whilst their dribbling is very good, that doesn't make much sense. So I'd rather avoid that. This is about the home advantage, and now, well, we played the 4th in the league. We won last time out. So let's try with cautious encouragement, maybe? Because this is not one to increase the pressure, is it? We'll do it assertively. Okay. In case we ever increase the pressure in home games, like demand more from the start, I want this to be against a team that is slightly weaker than us or direct opposition for going down. Alright, hopefully we can have a result here that favors us. If not, this is number 4 in the league. But I want this to go well. No good by Yates. Feldstedt, McDowell, long ball. I forgot. Last time out, we realized that we do not want to play these long balls towards the flanks. We'd rather roll it out and maybe play out of defense. Yeah, and this is the same formation, so I think this still applies here. I do not necessarily want to go over the wings just yet. An argument can be made that this is the way to go about these formations, but not so sure. That ends up with Gibson. Gibson. First chance of the game. Yes, it was a long shot. Metaphorically as well as on the pitch. But we had it. Oh. Hiller is shown a yellow card. Who's Hiller? The winger. Doesn't matter. Flynn Murray. Cloyd. Oh. Second chance of the game. Mr. Byrne. Byrne. Jones. Over. Third chance of the game. Apparently Gibson is nervous for some reason. Tumulty. Jones. Martin. Well done by Martin. Cloyd will pick that ball up. Pick up that ball. Cloyd. Byrne. Burns cross. Tumulty's not available. Martin. Yates. Tumulty. We are getting there. Jones, well defended. Gibson. Feldstedt. McDowell. McDowell crosses from deep. The ball awaits the defender. Yates. Yates. Oh. Yeah, so far this is go. This doesn't look that good. Bowen. That was a great individual performance. Gotta agree with this. This was good. Coleman was available though, this time anyway. Cloyd doesn't win the header. Bowen again. Oh. Look at it. McDowell tried to close him down and he just ran past him. Well. That worked. At least for now, but their chance was way better than ours. So. Hiller. Martin. Hugh Martin with the goal after a corner. In off the underside of the crossbar. That's football. How did it happen? That's just Hugh Martin here. McDowell, Feldstedt and Byrne available. Feldstedt should be the one to defend this. He's a jumper. He doesn't even jump. There's 4 people there. I don't know what to say. Somebody will probably tell me pretty soon that this is chaos. And this is due to the rules. But I don't think so. This is probably bad communication within the defense, so this goalkeeper attribute. As well as, I don't know, Feldstedt's attributes. They do not resemble what he does on the pitch. He's really prone to errors so far. So let's encourage the team. I do not think they did that badly. Or we were really lucky and now we get devastated. We'll see. That's not a thing this time. Hiller with a corner. Jones, well defended. McDowell, 2 against 2. If he can find a long ball. If any of those would run. That's probably yellow. Mr. Graham. Tactical foul, yellow card. Who's Graham? Graham is a defensive midfielder. So, I don't think going through the middle is a thing. Just because of a yellow card. Bowen. This Bowen guy is really dangerous. Yeah, and it's another corner. Let's have a look at Bowen again. Yeah, that's the dribbler. I don't know what to do with him. At least it feels like he's dangerous. McDowell once more. Tumulty. Tumulty. He finds a pass. The wrong one though. That's it. Sevelin, Watkins, Parsons. Parsons, this is dangerous. Jones is there. Did they change formations or something? Roles? Doesn't feel like it. Hiller. Flynn Murray. And again, it's a corner. Gibson is still nervous. I think the other Jones might make an appearance today. Sooner rather than later. Given his nervousness, that is. I'm not so concerned with the performance so far, but being nervous is not good. Throw in. Davies. Sevelin. Simpson. With a cross from deep. Oh, we were lucky. Apparently this is offside. I'm not sure if I saw that. I just remembered one thing. They have a really fast... Wait. Do they have a pacey striker? Sure they do. So, this is one of those things that Explosive Birthday Cake told me. I think to have a coverer here is probably not a bad idea. To have a specific coverer here. Because Feldstad is the one that is a bit more pacey. So he might as well go for cover duty. And sweep up these balls. If we can help it, that is. Davies. Bowen. Davies again. Roberts with the finish. Again, offside. And we will encourage them once more. I do not want to fire them up or something. They are totally fine with being encouraged. So... I feel like this is unlucky. Yeah. That is some sort of relaxing and motivating for them. Cloyd could be a bit better. Gibson could be a bit better. He was nervous. I will not tell him to, you know, get better. Cloyd, though, doesn't fire him up. Yates. Nothing. The rest of them, I do not want to encourage them too much. I guess we could warn Feldstad, but... The problem... Yeah, well, he needs to be motivated though, so... Now he's motivated and inspired. And the rest of them seem to react in a positive fashion too. So, let's leave it at that. I don't want to risk too many individual talks and then the entire team will be annoyed. Sometimes this stuff happens. If the feedback doesn't fit the player. Tumulty. Yates. Byrne. Nice long ball by Byrne, and Cloyd is just mentally unavailable. Bowen. Bowen. Simpson. Cross from deep. Jones. Feld's dead. Martin. Yet another corner. So, I don't think this was part of the calculation, but we gave away a lot of corners in this game. 5 right now. It feels like it's 15. Hiller. Coleman's available. But could have been the second. Simpson, Bowen. 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 And Coleman. Performance isn't even that bad, but most of it happened. Seriously? No. That would have been the day. But most of it happened within the first 10 minutes of the game. And now afterwards, it doesn't look like we stand a chance. I'm glad to be corrected though. Tumulty, well done. And Simpson. It's not like there's no penetration. No offside. Flynn Murray with the cross from deep. Nothing for Tumulty. 52 minutes into the game. Williams. Feldstedt. Yates. Cloyd with a questionable decision here. Tumulty. Gibson. And Gibson goes for the shot. Should have passed it towards Yates. But again, we had a chance. Coleman. Jones. So much for playing out of defense. Not intercepted by Yates. Not this time anyway. Martin's long ball. McDowell. Not a long ball. Another long ball. Flynn Murray. Jones. Coleman. Coleman clears the ball. Graham. Flynn Murray. That's bad defending. And there's Roberts. Towards Coleman. With an artistic save. So, my question here is, Gibson is relaxed and motivated now. Do we trust him to do this? Or do we want to bring on Jones? Do we want to bring on anyone? Hiller, Jones, Bowen. Well blocked. That's good. They had the better chances. Overall. Gibson. Graham again. This shouldn't be a thing. Tumulty. Seriously. You cannot give away a ball like this. Alright. Oh. Let's wait for a second. That's not a thing. Another corner. Let's encourage him once more. Maybe we can get rid of the corner. And afterwards we can substitute somebody. Because, you know, prior to the corner, substituting people is dangerous. Martin, over. Alright. Who's available? Tumulty doesn't have a great game. Neither has Cloyd. Adam Jones, for some reason, is anxious. Moody is motivated, but there's no reason to pull Martin, I think. Byrne doesn't have a great game. Gibson doesn't have a great game. Let's bring on Cake Grenade for Tumulty. He's on a 6.4 rating. I actually consider bringing on Elina. Why not? If we want to play him at some point, we can do it now. I think Yates is the better player overall. That said, Elina can make an impact. Given, you know, his anticipation of 13 in the jumping reach and the heading. He's just a header. Can we Tell him to cross for the target forward. Same as those. And then Cloyd is always available back there. Because at this point, Elena should probably... Well, 11 points of jumping. And 13 points of heading. Similar jumping. Heading's worse. Great jumping. Heading's worse though. I guess Elena can still make an impact. With Adam Jones I will wait, and the others, yeah, you know. Get out there. Just score one after a counter. It would be totally fine. Long ball again. Jones, Feldstedt, Byrne, Martin. Nice pass by Martin. Mr. K Grenade is on the pitch. Can he go past his man? He cannot, but we get a corner. So a corner it is. Burn. That was moderately interesting. That was Cloyd. Yeah, of course. He's not a great defender. No. No. Flynn Murray. Will he find a crossing option? He does. Towards Elena though. Yeah, and he didn't feel like it was his place to pick this up. Ball towards Bowen. Graham. Martin. Oh, just over. We were lucky. So, who's this the card? Feldstedt. Simpson's free kick. Over. It's loud all of a sudden. Alright. We've got 20 minutes to go. Let's do this. We'll go with attacking. We'll still put him in cover duty. The rest of the instructions can remain. Cross-aim target forward is available here anyway. Gibson is not a natural in this position, neither is Jones. We will still play him. That's what we signed him for. Cloyd can remain on the pitch, I guess. We could use Moody for Feldstedt. Or for Jones. I'm not so sure. And then there's more crossing from him. Less dribbling from him, that's fine. McDowell's... He's got the pace. He's really bad in defense though. If we put on Freddie Wiles, his marking and positioning are a little bit better. So I would want to bring him on. Not a positive reaction by Jones. He's still anxious. But what can we do? Also, given his set of attributes, he definitely needs to shoot more often. Yeah, we changed our play, that's true. Cloyd, Wilds, Feldstedt. Instant impact. That's not constructive build-up play. Forget about whatever prettiness award we are prone to win. Not today. Just a long ball. Jones runs past his marker and taps it in. That's what we brought him on for. Hopefully his nervousness is gone now. They can do more. We'll keep it in attacking formation. At least for now. Also I want to see they substituted Mr. Evans. Who's Evans? He's really fucking slow. Is this the one responsible for the goal that they just conceded? Probably not. But overall, they don't have a great performance. We could go over the wings, but I'm not even sure if we need to. Hugh Martin is also really slow. Persons is okay. Simpson though, where's Simpson? Here. Yeah, he's okay too. So I guess through the middle it would be. Which we do anyway. So let's focus through the middle and pass into space. Casalina has really great anticipation. Jones is not the fastest guy, I think, but he has good acceleration and his off-the-ball movement and mentals are okay, I think. So we'll try to go through the middle. Well done by Mr. Cake Grenade, but still ends up with Hiller. Well done by Mr. Cake Grenade for a second time. Flynn Murray, Jones, Flynn Murray, Jones. Nice long ball towards Wilds. Wilds. Burn. Playmakers on the ball, and this is all we get from it. Williams. Easy one for Feldstedt. Burn. Cloyd. Cloyd. Crossbar. Parsons. So much for bad long shots. Oh, we didn't confirm again. This menu up here is really annoying. Burn. Nope, not this time. Roberts and Bowen. It's 3 against 1. 5 against 1. Come on. Just close them down. I know it's not that easy. Nice tackle. Wilds. Simpson. Simpson just over. There was a micro stutter there, I think. Coleman, so much for short distribution. Well, he went through the middle. So much in his defense. Mr. Cake Grenade, not a bad idea. And it ends up with Bowen again. Hiller. Roberts. Just over. No, this is a game. This is football. 13 minutes to go. We've got one substitute that can come on, and that would be Moody. And in the case of Feldstedt, Feldstedt is spent. So Moody can come on. Moody's really slow though, is he? Forget about this, he will come on anyway. I want another goal. This is highly unlikely. We might suffer in the end, but we need to go for 3 points. Well, we don't need to. I want to. Bowen. Bowen. That's a typical Bowen, as far as attributes go. So happy with that. Coleman. Coleman with another long ball. He doesn't give a fuck. And in fact, we didn't instruct him to do anything else, did we? Nah. He's instructed to go. You know what? Let's take this as a concept. Cause the playmaker is not available. He will not come short. Or he'll be closed down. So forget about this. We'll go with direct football. There's a chance here. Jones. Not bad. Just with a long hoofball. If you saw the defensive line here, it's basically 4 against 4 in these situations. This should be offside. As I said, it should be. It isn't though. So maybe I misjudged that. Who's this? This is Byrne. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Goal by Roberts. in some sort of counter situation, I feel. Bowen again. Nobody's there to close him down. I guess it would have been Mr. Wild's job. So now we need to push forward. I don't think it makes much of a difference. If we move him up as a striker, look at it. So this is Cloyd, where's Jones? Jones is here. The problem is moving him up as a striker, I think will get him too close to being on the defender's line. So one of the benefits of this kind of arrangement is that the central forward, in this case Elena, will drop deep, right? And is it Adam Jones? Yeah, it's Adam Jones. And Adam Jones will try to penetrate from deep. So by definition he will not be offside most of the time, because he tries to penetrate with a run. He's faster than their central defenders, so he can do that. He can basically just run past them for a long ball. In case I move him up, he's closer to the ball, so that might increase the amount of times that he will be, you know, within range of the ball, but it might also increase the amount of offsides. And his off-the-ball movement is great, his anticipation is great, his decision-making is okay. I guess an argument can be made either way. So I'm not sure if it makes a difference. But if I move him up as a poacher, for example, I feel he's not available for build-up play in case it's needed. And these two are on attack duty too. I don't know. I'll just keep it as it is. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea, but I think it doesn't matter much. We saw situations with the long balls where Jones basically stood on the shoulder of the defender, despite his role as a shadow striker. So I think he will still be there. That said, as long as they are in control of the ball, we don't stand a chance. Flynn Murray though. Parsons. And another corner. Maybe we should have switched to the defensive formation. Well, we were trying to go for goal. Honey. With a corner. Jones. Yeah, and that's a throw-in. Yeah, we could. Why not? It's 5 minutes to go, right? So we might as well overload. That said, in general, it's probably a good idea to stick to the formation that you know, and to the tactic you know. And we have been practicing attacking. So in some cases it's totally fine to teach an overload formation to them, for example. Burn. Not a chance for Cloyd to pick this up. Coleman. Look at them. Saw this? That's Helena, that's Jones. Well, that's a misplaced ball. Moody. Well done. Jones again. Martin. Please tell me this is... Oh, of course it's offside now. Seriously. Graham. Flynn Murray. Honey. Moody wins the header. Cloyd. I did not see that ball by Cloyd, so I guess nothing came of it. Apparently we cannot encourage them. Roberts. Hits the back of Roberts, really. Graham. Simpson. Coleman. Coleman with another long ball towards Jones. Elina. What a tackle. What a tackle. Otherwise Elina would have stood a chance. Wilds with the corner. Not one for Moody. Missed the cake grenade. Wilds with a second attempt. Moody. Yeah, it hit the own man. And that's it. Come on, push forward. One more chance, please. That's the wrong forward. Bowen. Bowen. We gave away another shot. Now can you please throw everything you've got? Nope. They can't. Byrne. Martin. Jones. What a ball by Jones towards Elina. Problem is Elina's not a pacey guy. There was something there. Moody. Cloyd is not available on the wing. Byrne. Moody. Wilds. Too patient. Well, Moody isn't. That's a throw in. We're way past stoppage time. I think that'll be the game. Jones. Wilds. Wilds. Nope, that's it. An effort has been made. So... is there a reason to be annoyed by this? I don't know. We probably could have done better. That said, Adam Jones scored, so that's a plus. And also for the next home game, we can probably build on this if we want to. On the attacking formation, that is. Depends a little bit on their overall mood in the next game. So, in the end, there's no reason to be... I guess this is no good. That said, it was against number 4 in the league table. So, we lose. We probably retain our possession, our position. Going down, yeah, at 8 points. And next time out we will play Cardiff Drags. So, we have a chance. If we do not win the game against Cardiff Drags, we have a real problem. And then it might probably cost us the job. That said, it's a win and a loss today, so in aggregate that's 1.5 points per game. I can live with that. It should be better, but I can live with it. Press conference, let's do this. It's annoying. That's a bit overconfident, but Graf Harrison? Well, I want to keep Cloyd. That said, if Cloyd goes, then we can bring someone else in. Sure. Can I? Yeah, I can explain the decision. It's very easy. I want to fine him. He really loves to be fined. The inside is that our wingbacks aren't that great, especially the ones on the left side. It got a little bit better, but marking wise they are really shitty, both of them. Yeah. I think Wayne Cloyd can do a good job out there, yes. He's not fast though. And I don't know what to do with him otherwise. So, there's your reason. Alright. I know the stream was a rather short one, but I will still wrap it up at this point. This has been close to 3 hours. So, we did 2 games, and I would rather concentrate on Cardiff Draconians tomorrow, or maybe on... Yeah, tomorrow on... It's Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. There you have it. I'm all jumbled up in my head. So tomorrow is Friday. Friday is a good occasion for a longer stream. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow. But we'll see. In case you want to be informed, you know, there's a Discord and so on. Follow, subscribe, whatever. You know how this works. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I will probably see you tomorrow. Have a good night.